Welcome to the Reset Podcast, where resilience meets longevity. We cut through noise and hype to bring you clear, data-driven insights on metabolism, nutrition, stress, and lifestyle optimization. Each episode is designed to give you science you can use today to reset your body and your life.
All right, let's get right into it. You're doing keto, you are all in, but for some reason, the fat loss has just stopped. It's got to be one of the most common and honestly frustrating things that can happen. So, does this sound familiar? You're sticking to the plan, you're avoiding all the obvious carbs, but that number on the scale, it just will not budge. What if I told you the reason is something you actually think is helping you? Yep, that's right. The very thing that's marketed to keep you on track could be the secret saboteur that's quietly hitting the brakes on all your progress. It's time to pull back the curtain. So, to really understand why this is happening, we need to look at a little bit of science. And it all boils down to one super powerful hormone and what your so-called healthy snacks are doing to it all day long. Okay, I want you to think of insulin as a light switch, a fat storage switch. When you eat, anytime you eat, that switch flips on, and your body goes into fat storage mode. Simple as that. To burn fat, that switch has to be off. And here's that trap in action. You have a keto bar, boom, insulin switch flips on. An hour later, maybe some keto cookies, flicks on again. By grazing all day, even on keto foods, you're keeping your body locked in storage mode. You never give it a chance to flip that switch off and start burning its own fat. But it's not just about when you eat, it's also about what you're eating. And this is where the marketing gets really, really clever. This is the hard truth right here. That big, bold keto you see on the package, that's a marketing term. It is not a metabolic guarantee. What actually matters is how your body responds to the ingredients inside that package. Check this out, a perfect example. You see a popular keto bread that promises to be friendly to your diet, but then you do something radical. You ignore the front of the box and you read the ingredients list. And what do you find? The first ingredient is often flour, followed by stuff like cornmeal and even sugar. That is not keto. That's just a marketing spin we call diet washing. And then you've got the sweeteners. Things like aspartame and sucralose, they're in countless diet products. But they can really mess with your gut health, and for a lot of people, they just reignite those powerful sugar cravings, which locks you right back into that same snack cycle. Now look, if you want a little touch of sweetness every once in a while, there are definitely better options. Allulose, monk fruit, and stevia. They tend to have a much cleaner impact on your body. The key word there, though, is occasionally. Another one of these hidden traps? Liquid calories. Pouring a ton of fat into your coffee seems like a great keto hack, right? But your body doesn't register fullness from liquids the same way it does from solid food. So it's a super easy way to rack up calories and stop fat loss without ever even feeling full. And finally, we got to look beyond just the food for a second and think about our state of mind. Because when you're under chronic stress, your body releases hormones that literally make you crave those super tasty, easy-to-grab foods. This isn't a failure of willpower, okay? It's a real biological response. Okay, so that's the problem. I know it seems like a lot, but the great news is that the solution isn't some complicated diet. It's really about getting back to basics with a simple but really powerful framework. This is the big mental shift right here. We need to stop relying on willpower and all those packaged products. It's time to replace the habit of snacking with a system that makes the right choice the easy choice. And here is that system. We're calling it the RESET plan. The main idea is super simple. Move from constant grazing to 2 hearty, whole food meals. This lets your insulin finally come down. You build your plates with real food, you skip those sneaky liquid calories, and you use a simple tool to manage those stress cravings. It's a complete system to get you moving again. So if there's one thing I want you to take away from all of this, it's this. If your progress has stalled while you're eating these keto foods, it doesn't mean you failed. It means the system you are using failed you. You are not broken. You just need a reset. So let's make this real. Let's make it actionable for you right now. What is the one packaged keto snack that you can RESET this week? Just pick one. Because that single change, that's how you start to take back control.
Like, comment, and share. Be part of the reset. Stay curious. Your body will thank you.